You were gonna save me?
It was a really good plan, too.
Well, I can go back inside and you can still do it.
What do we have on the agenda today, guys?
Okay, well, let's go on to movie news. So far, I just don't look. No, don't
I just want to look.
No, I'll let you know.
You have Post-its and shit. Like, you must have something really important.
No, okay.
That's what I was looking at.
stuff.
Post-its. They caught my eye.
Everyone here. Okay, let's go on to the. Everyone here has seen the Suicide Squad trailer, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah. What do
You
you?
know what? It looks fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks a lot more fun than the last couple of DC films they put out. Just off the trailer alone. And I'm really hoping to see the synergy between the likes of John Cena and Idris Elba.
Yes.
You Marvel fans and your fun.
Marvel fans. Oh, because James Gunn's coming fixing the actual. He's gonna come fix shit.
How
Hatchet
else can
job.
you configure the Suicide Squad besides to make it like some type of fun romp video?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah. I think the problem with the first one was the approach that they went, try to make it dark and gritty and
Yeah,
super,
Well,
like
it's the first one had it had two different tones. They had this one tone where it's like, oh, it's gonna be fun and you're gonna have all these introductions and colors and stuff, and then he had the other tone which is serious.
Yeah, the first trailer came out with the serious vibe. The second trailer came out with the let's change my radio station every 5 minutes.
Yeah, and then
I like that one because it seemed funny.
Yeah,
fun.
But that's not the one we got. Like they decided to just squish those together,
yeah.
and then had this fucking mess of a film.
And now this new trailer for the new movie features more characters with more comic accurate costumes, and I really like when they do that. It doesn't always work out, but I just like when they attempt it.
COVID hit my man King Shark hard.
Oh my god! No, we talk. He looks better.
He went from ripped. He went
The
from
Flash show.
straight beef from the CW. Then he came over to the silver
straight
screen.
lard.
And
Well,
my man is thick.
In his defense,
Yeah.
it looks like in this version he may be a little thicker. All right. But at least he looks like he has full like motion of his body, not like, oh my god, it's costing us billions of dollars just to have him make one arm movement like the CW.
But I missed the CW.
I was there during the dark times.
Me too. Like remember
Fair
this?
enough,
Like
fair
Flash, Zoom once you dead. That's all he said.
Yeah,
like
where his mouth isn't really moving, but they'll make the character step forward for a second.
More shadows. We have to hide it. We have to let the illusion that he's moving.
It's like put all the shadow from the Flash onto him so he can look more lifelike. The Flash can look like a limp noodle.
Yeah, exactly. It don't matter. And look, okay, and also before you DC fans, especially those who are fans of the Snyder Cut, yes, this is going to be his cut. Somebody already tried to they added James Gunn. Like, hey, should we already start release the Gun cut before your shit comes even come out just to get a head start on it? Like, no, this is my film. They allowed me to have
Just wait till the fucking movie is out and then figure it out from there. What's going on here?
We're ready to pull the trigger, sir. We're ready.
Why are we releasing every single cut? Don't release the fucking editor's cut. I want to see the grip tapes cut.
Like, I don't know. Like, I hate this. I can see there's a backdraw to this movement because yes, it's going to be. You're not going to see the true cut of anything because everything has its process. Like especially with Warner Brothers, because Warner Brothers likes to come in and take control and do whatever the fuck they want. It should be director working with editor to cut the film. That should be it. But unfortunately, studios come in and they just want to do it. They have test shots or test projecting of the film and everything. They watch the film and then they want to add things or reshoots or something like that just in case, because they believe what does and does not work for a film.
Let's. This movie's fine, but can we add headless Superman coming in with a lunch tray?
Yeah, because our analytics show that's gonna be the money shot.
Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna.
Even though these two characters never had a single ounce of activity between each other.
You know what? The more and more I see her, Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, the more and more I'm getting attached to the idea, and there's nobody else. She's turning out to be like how Hugh Jackman is to Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's doing a great job.
Beautiful job.
And I think she's really taking the character into fold and making it her own, but still keeping the Harley Quinn essence.
Mm-hmm. I know you're the Stan over here.
The Stan.
You're the
Stan.
Listen,
you're a tattoo shy from being a Harley Quinn neckbeard.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can't argue with that logic. It's
Yeah,
fair.
right.
That's a fair assessment.
You clown, you
She's
clown
great.
simp.
She's like, I honestly
She's no Tara Strong,
no.
but she's
No.
great.
I was actually not for it in the beginning, especially so of course the Suicide Squad. I was
Again.
and I think it was all like also the film mishandled its characters to begin with, but it was also her costume design. I was not a fan of that. And
Never liked that.
Never liked that
whole
look.
thing. I didn't like it.
the
at all.
short shorts.
Yeah.
and the fucking $20 like went to the fucking thrift store, got my shit. I didn't like it, but as a good like, and I didn't really like it. You can see it, the evolution of it and how it got tweaked over time. Like in Birds of Prey was fine.
I like
it. It got a little better for me. But this one I love, like what they showed in the trailer and everything. I love this design. This is the epitome. Like this is.
Yeah, going back to the roots,
The original color scheme,
colorway,
the fucking costume, like it's good. I can take her seriously now with her in her little shorts, booty shorts and shit.
I seen it and a little tear roll down my eye.
Yeah.
I had to wipe it so I didn't lose my man card.
God.
I'm not no bitch.
Like there's a man card agents hiding the ceiling fans. Like, hey.
Gives me a strike. I had to suck the tear back up like a loogie.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Perfect.
I do like the way that they're going with this movie and kind of just feeding into the whole it's going to be a bullshit ride. Let's just go.
Yes, that's all we need. Like they're going against one of the fucking in the trailer. It's shown that what's going on.
No.
In the trailer, it's shown that they're going. One of the main enemies. It's probably going to be in the beginning of the movie, but one of the enemies they're going against is one of those fucking dumb starfish. The dumb starfish enemy. Starro. Yeah.
I think he's gonna be the main. I think he's gonna be the main bad.
You think he's gonna be the main bad?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like
either
he's gonna be the main, whatever they or whatever is gonna be the big bad, or it's gonna be that we got 5 minutes left. Oh, what's next?
Oh, okay.
And at the end they show.
Yeah.
That works. Either way, that's something I like that they did with Doom Patrol. Mm-hmm. You get these characters that not a lot of people know about outside. Some shadowy DC fanboys out there. People don't know too much about them. So throw whatever the fuck in there.
Yeah.
Why not?
Honestly, I like that approach a lot more. I like that a lot more nowadays because all these like really heavily popular established characters are so rigid in their character development, and the filmmakers seem to they don't take any risk with them because they're not allowed to. Like you can't change Batman, you can't utterly change him. He has to stay a certain way because of who owns him. Some family owns the rights to Batman.
Bill Finger and who else? No, I think that's it.
Yeah, they can have fun with Batman.
They don't go outside the realm with
of what Batman is.
Yeah, Batman is because of the restriction. Not only because of restriction of the family, but also because they just think it's too scary.
Fan perception.
And there's so many just random fucking one-offs like Quilt Man or whatever the fuck. Throw him in there, have him there for like half a fucking movie, he gets blown up for like 5 seconds, but he was in there. It's cool.
Exactly.
Do what you did with Slipknot, but actually give them like a good way out instead of riding off into the sunshine and getting his head fucking blown off.
Yeah,
I ain't gotta deal with this.
Yeah. Instead of pretending like the character's gonna be like a representation for a group of people, that like the second
here's your representation.
You step out to go get your popcorn and you come back like, where's Slipknot? He died. Like, he was the first one. Oh,
he slipped.
Did somebody kill him? No.
Well, I thought they did kill him.
Well, technically,
no
they
bad
killed
guys.
him.
He didn't get no bodies.
Oh no, he didn't get no. He started climbing.
The only thing
he didn't go out like a man.
No, the only thing he did was punch a woman in the face and his head got blown up. So, it's
you gotta show how
it's a victory for somebody else.
Yeah.
Exactly. I guess we're gonna move on from that. Just one. Did you guys watch the Space Jam movie? I mean, the trailer. The trailer.
Yeah,
the full trailer.
Before we get into that, I did want to say, Sylvester Stallone as King Shark is probably my favorite reveal out of the whole thing. It's going to be amazing, and I'm glad I'm glad that they didn't like reveal it by like showing us a voice. Like I can't wait to just get there and hear him talk for the first time.
I want him to slur. I want him to slur.
You know he's
Early. Moving to the building. Fucking 70-year-old post-stroke.
Post-stroke.
And every time he
King
does
Shark.
every time he does something for the members, they're like, "Hey, you almost killed me." He's like,
Yeah.
"Logo."
I'm sorry, go ahead.
But yeah, Space Jam 2 dropped this trailer and everything. Space Jam 2 Legacy. And it's definitely going into a different direction. Like I kind of thought we were just going to go back to like Toon World, but it looks like they're going more digital this time. It feels more, as a row here, like it feels more like Ready Player One, but only Warner Brothers properties and everything.
Yeah, they had to splash everything in there.
Like you got these little worlds. It honestly looks like Kingdom Hearts. Like they go all these little worlds. You got Toon World, you got Game of Thrones over here, and you got like Amazon's over here, DC World. It's
How much money do you think they had to pay for that Game of Thrones?
Nothing is too expensive for Bron.
Isn't it theirs?
Yeah,
I guess.
I mean, it's Warner Brothers.
Yeah, they don't.
HBO.
I didn't even know Warner Brothers own or like own. Yeah, but no, they own.
Yeah,
HBO,
they own HBO,
yeah.
so they own Game of Thrones.
All these fucking.
Yeah, stupid.
So the way that they're making this and clearly dividing themselves from the first Space Jam, I like that. The problem I have with this movie is it doesn't look good.
No.
Okay.
It doesn't even look like a good movie.
It looks bright.
I like what they're
It's
doing
not
with it.
for us.
It's not. Doesn't
Not
mean
for us.
doesn't mean it can't be a good movie.
I like it's not marketed so far, not for us. I still don't like that approach because the only people who are going to want to watch this film are people who saw it and they'll probably want to show their kids it. But
I wonder what the actual like ratings are for Looney Tunes nowadays when it comes to like the younger demographic.
It's kind of hard to have a presence for Looney Tunes when the last thing that came out for Looney Tunes was a canceled show on
HBO Max.
a Cartoon Network, and HBO Max released classic renditions of the Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
And it wasn't largely advertised out there. So unless you're kind of like a fan of Looney Tunes and you show the kid this, it's kind of it's weird to see who exactly is trying to see this movie.
Right, and I think that's going to be his biggest downfall. The thing that was amazing about number one was that it included many other basketball players. This doesn't seem like he has anything to do with anything else. It's LeBron and LeBron
got Don
only kind of.
Got War Machine.
But I want okay. That's one.
Again, the cast.
Looks like
the
the bars
cast.
from Super Smash Bros. Brawl.
I do wonder though, is Don Cheadle playing himself?
You know, I thought that at first because I'm like, so the internet looks like
Don Cheadle. Yeah, like
Don Cheadle took over the internet.
maybe. I honestly hope he is playing himself.
He's just an anagram of himself, and just constructed from all social media, from Don Cheadle memes and all kinds of shit.
But why is LeBron? Why so? They're not called the Monstars.
No.
Which
Called the Goon Squad.
They're called the Goon Squad, and this might be my old heart talking. Monstars is a much better name for a team than Goon Squad.
Yeah, but this is the new age of savagery. They're all goons out here.
But why is LeBron fighting the Avengers? Why has the Goon Squad got mega powers? Why is one on fire? Why is one? Why they're Avatar states?
One of them is fucking
They're
Medusa.
elementals,
One of them has got
yeah.
like 17 arms.
This is them flat out saying LeBron is better than Jordan.
Pretty
This
much.
is them trying to say
This-
LeBron is better than Jordan.
This is them trying to ride on that because LeBron is supposed to be the next Jordan.
Canonically, he fought a stronger threat and won.
Yeah.
So he's better
And
than Jordan.
there seems to be a lot. I mean, I guess he's trying to.
sounds logical to me.
From what you guys could to get from this trailer, like, is this plot basically him trying to save his son? His son's.
That's
okay.
what it looks like.
Gotta save his baby boy.
See, so this is another gripe I have with the trailer and with this movie in general. Bad movies give you the entire movie in the trailer.
Yeah. That's all.
And we got the entire movie in the trailer.
Yeah. Like
everything.
I don't know. I see like a elongated version of that opening scene with him talking to his son and blah blah blah. And then,
but still, the plot point was given to us off the grip.
Yeah.
Yosemite Sam got his guns back
for now, and then they're gonna hit him. I hope they just hit him with the pixelated like cancel, and his guns just go fucking pixelated and he can't shoot.
I'll tell you what though,
that'd be hilarious.
I could really have done without that slow motion granny like doing the basketball thing, like
she's
stuff
taking
like that.
it old school.
Is so cringe. I was like, oh, I never need.
That's that executive. That's that executive spice, all right.
Just put it, put it in there. It'll be funny.
It'd be great.
No, just do it. She's gonna do a slow motion scene. I'm like,
I am not, and I'm also not a fan of them being CG'd, like them like transforming.
I was waiting.
Let's wait to see how it looks.
That.
Yeah.
Let's wait to see how it looks when it's finished.
I'm more of an advocate for traditional 2D animation
Same.
than 3D animation, and it's cool that they went with live action 2D and the 3D renders. But the way they showed the trailer, it looks like the 2D thing is going to be more temporary, and then once they switch to the more 3D rendered models, that's probably the bulk of the movie.
Yeah. Even with they showed LeBron James turning CGI as
Getting
well.
tuned.
Yeah, that wasn't tuned. That man got rendered.
They need to render that hairline.
I guess like I don't understand why. Maybe they'll give a reason. Like it takes away from them a little bit. Like they're trying their best to distance themselves from that traditional like Looney Tunes aspect.
I've been telling you that
yeah.
As a whole, they're trying to distance themselves from 2D animation because they believe 3D animation is what the people want to see.
But it's not.
Who are these people you guys are talking to? Because they're feeding you bullshit.
Exactly.
And it's not that 3D animation is easier to do. It's not that it doesn't. It's not that 3D animation costs less money. It's just what they think is what people want to see.
Yeah.
And that shit looks out of place so often.
And if done right.
If done right, it looks okay.
Like
there's very
when it's
few
2D,
cases in the
it looks
world.
better.
Like 2D, like I think like CG has its place. Like you want to do CG cartoons and stuff like that, sure. But don't like when it comes to the old stuff, like when it's already like has its origin in 2D, keep that.
No,
it also because it also feels like they're trying to also one up the original. Like they're not 2D now.
It's gonna be
they're
bigger.
3D. Yeah,
it's gonna be bigger, better, harder.
This
it's gonna be
soundtrack better
superpowers
slap
and shit.
as hard.
Yeah,
this soundtrack better just slap.
The soundtrack is going to be.
If I hit him high, hit him high, hit him high, then you hit him low, hit him low. They need something better than that. They need
You
something
think
better.
He's going to be better than that?
I hope so. I hope
guess
so. Look, I'm praying for it. I'm praying for it.
It
I
would
want
be
it to
your
succeed.
definition of what would be better because it'll more than likely not be for you.
It won't. I know.
I might listen.
It's going to be a lot of Lil Baby, some Cardi B.
I'll listen to that.
True.
I mean, it'll be fine for what it is, but it's not going to be. Again, it's not made for us.
If Drake puts out a single for the soundtrack, I might listen to it.
But
You're gonna fucking buy that and get the vinyl and play
Drake
it.
putting out a hype song.
I don't buy
vinyl
music.
Oh, you don't. Oh, okay.
All right.
But speaking of stuff that is made for us, going to the Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan has released more information about the Disney has released more information on the Obi-Wan show.
Damn, Obi-Wan, that's strong.
I know.
He released it himself.
He
Release the Obi-Wan cut.
released the Obi-Wan cut. All right, let's just start now.
Which is the other half of Anakin.
No. Stop. Apparently, they're actually starting filming this month and stuff.
Great.
So they're going to get started. So we're probably going to get it by next year. Casting has been announced by release.
Are you going to read
I am going to read this.
The cast looks pretty decent.
Yeah, okay. Let me just go down the list real quick. We got
I know, right? I'm already like
okay, we got Ewan McGregor.
He couldn't even start.
I'm sorry.
He literally couldn't even
You're
start.
making me nervous. Look. You're making me nervous.
Let's do it.
You got this,
Okay.
champ. You got this. You got this. Come on.
But okay, okay, we got Ewan. I think. I'm sorry, I always mess up his name. Ewan or Ewan?
Aaron?
No, Ewan. Like Ewan McGregor.
One of those stupid British names.
It's Obi-Wan from the original prequels.
Ewan McGregor.
Ian McGregor. Hayden Christensen. Moses Ingram. Joe Edgerton. Bonnie Peace. Kamel Najim. Najiname?
Yes.
Camille.
Najima.
Homie from Silicon Valley, which I'm really excited for.
Yeah. Sorry.
Because he got ripped. I don't know if we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna get to the movies.
He got beefed up for a movie.
For Marvel. He got beefed up for Marvel, and now that shit's out the window. So I'm glad he's gonna join at least some kind of universe.
Okay, we're gonna get.
We're gonna get to that.
Okay.
We're gonna get to that.
Okay, it's like Idra Varma, which is it's Pedro Pascal's girl from Game of Thrones.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
okay.
Yeah,
The Sand Snake.
The Sand Snake. Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah,
I like her.
Yeah. Robert Friend, O'Shea Jackson Jr.
Oh,
Ice Cube's son.
Ice Cube's son, so that's nice to see. Song Kang from you know who he is.
I don't know.
He's from Fast and Furious. He's the one who died, who's coming back in 9.
Oh, Jin.
Oh.
Who isn't
Jin?
dead.
It's Han.
Han.
Yeah, Han. There you go. Yeah.
Some
Han.
some name.
Justice for Han.
Just
There, I said it.
Okay. Okay. Simone. Yeah, is that Simone Kessel?
oh boy.
Kessel. Yeah.
Can you write
Yeah.
the
Okay,
phonics? Can
and
you write the phonics next time before you come?
Look.
Before we do a show,
look.
your task is to write the phonics from now on.
I am reading straight from the thing.
We're
I
going to
practice,
voice over
but
this.
Look, I
We love you.
practice.
We love you.
Yeah, sure. All right.
Can we have Taryn do the voiceover?
No.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like mad obvious.
Yeah, mad obvious. Don't try and change up or anything.
She's not going to be able to say the names either.
And then last one is Benny Safdie.
Okay.
Cool.
I don't know
There
who
you
that
go.
is.
I'll take
All right,
it.
yeah.
I don't know who any of those
No.
people are except for the ones you.
Okay, besides like Ice Cube's son, Han from Fast and Furious, and then we got Kamel.
Justice for Han.
Shut up. From Silicon Valley,
Yeah.
and he was going to be in the New Gods, but not. What do you got news on that?
Oh, New Gods has
I
been
mean,
canceled.
not New Gods.
In Eternals.
It was
Eternals.
Eternals. Yeah.
Yeah, the Eternal. Oh, was it the?
Yeah,
the
you
one
got
that
it.
canceled. I got,
Yeah, it was
I got
Eternal.
confused. I got
All right,
confused.
yeah. Like,
Yeah,
that's
never
what
mind.
happened.
Never mind. He's still ripped. He's still jacked.
He's still-
He still may be showing his six pack.
If Eternals comes out and New Guys doesn't, another W for Marvel.
Exactly.
New Gods isn't coming out.
New Guys is not going. Well,
Hey, we haven't got to that yet.
That's right. We're not gonna step
Okay.
on. Sorry, man. Sorry, to step on your toes. All right.
fuck them toes. They can't pronounce shit either.
Damn. I don't fuck. Stop coming after me, my family.
Whoa.
You know what it is.
Happy
I'm
Easter.
trying my best here, Heido. Okay.
Happy
Damn.
Easter.
We give support by beating you down.
That's not support.
It's
Anyway.
love. God damn it.
It's not.
We tenderize the meat.
Anyway, it will be set 10 years after the Revenge of the Sith. Yeah.
Okay.
So cool.
So Anakin's gonna be
It's gonna be a
completely just fucking
Yeah, he's-
BDSM. So
Like I'm guessing he's just going to be like either a vision from Obi-Wan or anything. 'Cause I don't see him coming in as Darth Vader because one, that's what's his face's job as the voice, unless he's going to take his
James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones. Yeah.
I mean, that's if they want to hire him. It's not like they don't have merchandise that you can put a microphone by your face and sound like Darth Vader.
I mean, they would probably.
Yeah, there are a
get
bunch
James
of
Earl
talented
Jones.
nerds online who actually sound like Darth Vader. So they're
or maybe we're gonna get a new type of Darth Vader that just walks around with his helmet off and screaming, "You took her from me!"
Yeah, Anakin, stop! No.
I maybe we can see our second rendition of a combat-ready Darth Vader doing more impressive feats, showing intimidation.
It's not his show. All right. Sorry.
I do wonder, like, yeah. Like,
Listen, you don't add him to the show if you're not gonna make it his show as well.
I mean, that depends. Like we said, like
Season 2 is gonna be Obi-Wan and Darth. And it's gonna be a buddy
surprised.
cop movie.
I'd be surprised if they didn't try and
can't
resurrect
wait.
any of that fucking, Obi-Wan and Darth Maul flame. You know, I'd be surprised.
well, that's over.
Yeah.
That's already over.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, they kind of blew their load too early, unfortunately.
no, they blew it just right. Don't you talk about that episode?
I'll
It's
talk
glorious.
about it. It's too early. Look, if this was in the pipeline, they could have waited.
Fuck
Just
you.
saying. Anyway.
Fuck that show.
Yeah,
It was perfect. He died like a beautiful haiku.
he
It would not be
could
shot.
have done it. Wouldn't you have wanted to see him in live action?
No.
Though? Okay.
Ray Park is canceled anyway.
Yeah, for
showing his
beat
dick.
on live stream, you know? How do you that's like a curse that only older horny dudes seem to just hey, and I might be there later on, but
No.
I don't know. That's just something they seem to do, like, oh man, I didn't know my camera that's pointing at my dick it's live.
No, I gotta.
Guess I might as well just
I gotta go live. I gotta
go
do
live.
it. It's for the people.
Beat it. I
It's
gotta
for the
beat it for
people.
the gram, you know?
They want to see it.
How do you not know you're recording? It shows
I can
you.
just picture him with like glasses down to his,
Yeah, yeah,
to his nose. And, like he's trying to send it to his wife, and he's like, "Oh shit! I went on Instagram. Oh no!
Oh no.
What did I
Right.
do?"
It's not too late to get off of Instagram instead of hitting the home button. How do I get off of it? I'm gonna hit the camera.
And you just know he had that face where he's like, am I live? I'm alive. My dick's out.
All right.
Well,
Time to get started.
might as well get started.
When in Rome.
Exactly. All right. Well, going from that, let's go straight to the New Gods and the after results of Zack Snyder's cut. You know, it seemed to be going good, right? You know, Zack Snyder Cut came out and stuff.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Warner Brothers, you know, they're on the winning streak. Well, you know, they decided to just cut a whole bunch of projects that's literally been in development for like 3 years.
Yeah,
it's really sad.
Why'd they cut this one?
Look.
Why'd they cut it? What
The reasoning is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
Okay, from what I've heard, and I haven't got confirmation because all the articles did not mention this.
You don't need confirmation. We
it was just we speculate.
Listen, hey, word to Andrew Schultz is all feelings, no facts.
Exactly. Right?
Like from what it looks like because Darkseid fucking showed up in Zack Snyder's cut, the movie that came out years ago, but now he showed up now in this version. And since the New Gods film, Ava DuVernay's New Gods,
Ava DuVernay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you for hurting me. Her New Gods. He was going to show up again, but you know, I guess because he already showed up, they don't want to do it again.
Yeah. In the non-canon.
In the movie that really doesn't matter, but who knows now?
Well, this could be a sign, and I've been seeing the rumblings. This could be a sign that they're taking this as, well, if they're not going to do it, then that must mean there's room for the Snyderverse to be real.
No, like. Honestly, at this point, it's still not. That doesn't look like that's happening whatsoever. So please calm down.
But there's hope.
Let them have it.
But either way, they were looking for an excuse to stop this.
Yeah, because like they did this. They cut New Gods, and then they also cut James Wan's The Trench. Now I had to. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Good?
Who asked for a movie about the fucking darkest part of the Marina Trench with some ugly people?
Look,
in the superhero universe, likely like what's gonna happen? They're not gonna let people die. Like, it's the DC universe.
Look, I was interested. James Wan, I'm interested in a lot of his projects, and the Trench idea does not sound it sounds weird and like out of place for DC film and everything.
Wait,
but you never name.
What is it, Namor or the Submariner?
Some either one.
It's neither of them.
It's not Namor.
Namor or Submariner. What's? I guess it would be Aquaman, and then you see fucking what's
Black Panther?
No, there's what's those deep sea people called?
The Trench people
that came out in the New 52.
I think they're called the Trench people. I didn't read Aquaman because I'm not a loser. So
it's a good one.
No, I'm kidding. I know it's a good one.
Okay.
But no, I know what you're talking about though. I think they were called the Trench people though. I think
because I think he wanted what he really wanted to do with this one. He didn't go because at first he was trying to say that he was trying his best to put some horror elements into the Aquaman movie, which he tried when he did the whole trench scene and stuff. But
it was a really good scene.
But he couldn't go all out because of the film, because as the film in the whole wasn't about that. So this chance, this would have been a chance for him to actually explore that and actually maybe see like another chance on a horror movie in the DC universe. I wouldn't mind that. Like
all I'm gonna say is that yes, the prospect of a horror suspense film set in one of the mythos of the DC universe sounds cool, but however, I mean, I've seen a lot of James Wan products. Yeah. The Conjuring 2, Annabelle Creation.
I'm
good.
Was that
he's
his?
Attached to it? Yes, he's attached.
I mean, okay, attached, but he's not
I'm good. And I'll be honest. Here's another hot take. As much as the inclusion of Tom King and Ava DuVernay working on a DC project sounds good because Tom, as we know, wrote Mr. Miracle, which won a lot of awards, a lot of accolades, being a great comic. So if there's anybody who's versed in the outer space DC stuff and could help bring that in with a visionary like Ava, I mean, the premise of it sounded great as well, but bit of a hot take. Don't kill me for this one.
You're dead.
I saw A Wrinkle in Time, and I don't know if you guys saw that, but
I was going to, but everybody
told me not to.
I think I made it through like 35 minutes, and then I was like, I can't do this.
If DC saw now a broken clock, I'm sure you guys have heard the term. A broken clock works right once a day, right?
A broken clock is right twice a day.
Right. So if DC were just looking at what they were, working on, and it's starting to look like that, starting to feel that Wrinkle in Time vibe, kill it. I'm cool. I would rather not have it than have another bloated, overly produced movie where a lot of stands are just going to show up and like it just because, but it's not really good.
Let's be fair. From what I've heard, the book was also not good. Like, from what I've heard, like, the book it's pretty much the book in itself. The source material.
So that
wasn't
begs the
good.
question: why make the movie?
Well, shut the fuck up. I don't know anything.
All
about
I'm saying
the new
is
guys,
it's out there, and I didn't particularly not one of my fondest memories of the movie theater.
Oh yeah.
So
The movie was terrible.
it was absolutely
You went to the
garbage.
theater?
It was
Absolutely
so
ass.
bad.
Oh,
What?
man.
You went to the theater to see this one?
Hey man, the theaters were open and I
Whoa.
went to see movies.
Yeah, I don't know about all that though.
I saw Bloodshot, guys. Come on, this
all
is
did.
not.
We all
movie.
did.
That
We
was
all
the last
suffered.
movie we saw.
Don't include me in that. There's no me in that.
There's no-
Fucking-
Okay. Well, the culture of us saw Bloodshot.
yeah. I'll gladly be
Uncultured.
uncultured
We
for
know.
that.
Well, with these cancellations of
Super unfortunate,
Trench,
by the way.
yeah,
For Darkseid.
the Trench
yeah.
and of New Gods and everything. James Wan also, just add a note, James Wan is still doing Aquaman 2, so he's still attached to something when it includes the DC.
Is
DC
Amber
guys.
Heard still attached to Aquaman too?
Probably. I mean, she just showed up in the Zack Snyder Cut. She's not going anywhere.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately.
She's not gonna lose her job.
They don't give a fuck. Warner Brothers has
Why would
fired.
she lose her job?
Yeah.
They're probably afraid of her.
Yeah.
She's gonna start beating them and throwing phones at them.
I just have to hurt you. I'm sorry. I just got.
Now the only real question is when she shows up in Aquaman 2, is she gonna not have the accent or is she gonna have
We don't-
the accent?
She's probably going to
probably-
be the director, so that she doesn't have to use the accent anymore.
Yeah, that's probably what
The
happened.
guy's probably driving home and she, peeked up in the backseat of the car.
Then like Chucky,
Yeah, James
she
Wan
just
is,
pops up like Chucky. He starts choking him.
yeah, James Wan seems about like Johnny Depp height. Yeah, he's
Stop.
like, I can beat on him.
I can be. I
on
can
him.
bully his fuck.
I can take you.
He's like, what?
Ask about me. Call Johnny. Ask about me.
Oh, I'm sorry, he can't answer the phone because his fucking wrists are broken.
His phone is
Oh my
shattered
God.
over his fucking head.
All right. After we
Jokes.
moving
Jokes.
on. Yeah, moving on after this problematic section of
It's
the
not.
podcast.
No, you know what's problematic? That his fucking case got thrown out, even though there's overwhelming evidence that she
Yep.
beat the fuck out of
There's
him.
pictures of his
That's what's
fucking
fucked up.
finger
Look,
clipped
it is
off.
fucked up.
In the UK, like
No, yeah, it got thrown out.
they pretty much like said, nope,
It's fine.
we're siding with her.
Even though his
Fuck
fingers,
that.
even though part of his finger's missing, it's fine. She's good.
Yeah. You know all this evidence, and you brought your decayed finger, in a Ziploc plastic bag, and
Nope, don't matter. Sorry,
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
She's like,
She's
I
got a
had
pussy.
dinner. she's like, I had dinner with a judge on a period before.
Okay. moving from that, from the
Canceled.
from the Hollywood Reporter, apparently DC does have some sort of plan after all of this.
What?
Yeah. DC is making a set of like to have internet connection between big films, the big screen and the small screen,
So
films
Marvel-
and their
Marvel
shows.
stuff.
Yeah, they're basically just shotgunning ahead and doing Marvel show / movie shit.
So they're still trying to play catch up. The same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, by doing everything, just cutting, just try to do the quickest shortcut as possible, basically. So right now they're already planning Suicide Squad, right? The Suicide Squad from James Gunn already has a show lined up. Yeah, it's gonna be an offshoot. It's gonna be guess who's getting a show? I want to ask you which character in the Suicide Squad trailer that you saw is getting a show.
John Cena's
Ooh.
character.
yeah, it has to be.
Yeah, Peacekeeper. Peacekeeper's getting a show. Why?
Yay.
Because John Cena.
Yeah, that's why.
Because
Why would you have anything else?
Look. As long as it's in the same fashion as the Harley Quinn show was in, I'm good.
You mean the animated show?
Yeah.
No, I think
it's
this is
great.
supposed to be live action.
It's
Oh, fuck.
No, I think this is live. This is supposed to connect to the movies.
Well,
This is gonna be live
look.
action. Yeah,
If it takes the same,
try your best.
I'm trying to be optimistic about it. I'm trying to be on you guys. I'm trying to be on your side. I'm trying to be on your side.
I want to hear him try.
As long as they have fun with it, and
Oh
as
my
long,
God.
as, long, as long as they take it for what it is, don't try and do your own version of Falcon and Winter Soldier. Don't try and do this whole
That's what
patriarchy.
they're
Yeah,
doing.
yeah.
Take it and make it what it's going to be. Make it what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Comedy.
Yeah. Just go balls to the walls, dicks on the big beaches, and whatever. He was gobbling all kinds of dicks in the trailer.
Yeah, he was gonna gobble a whole island of dicks.
Like, hey, go for it. Go balls to the walls. If there's anybody that would be down to do it, it'd be John Cena.
Yeah, why not? What else is he doing?
Do you not follow his Instagram? His Instagram may be the best Instagram page of all time. He doesn't say nothing, but he just posts memes.
Oh,
his entire thing is just memes.
That's great.
They're only funny to him.
And that's all that matters.
I fucking love it.
I mean, I think my only hopes for this, that fucking James Gunn is going to be a part of it somehow. Like he has some sort of like say, or some sort of like he's going to be a producer or something. I hope he's involved somehow to keep the same style / spirit from his film. I mean, I'm hoping the film's good. It looks good so far, but I just to have that consistent vision.
Yeah, some kind of EP credit or something like that.
Yeah. With that, Matt Reeves' The Batman, that's coming out. That's also getting a spinoff.
What?
Yeah.
Movie's not even out yet.
A Gotham Police Department focused show.
Oh my fucking goodness!
So Gotham again, guy. Remember Gotham? You remember Gotham? You were there, Jamal. You watched this. We watched it from seasons.
Who loved it? Nobody loved it.
Troglodyte.
Hey.
Yeah.
It was
He's
weird. Right. It's true. No, you're right. Okay, so
Can't wait.
I can't wait for that.
Nothing's been.
Is there anybody attached to that so far?
So far, there's nothing. It doesn't even have a title. It just says Gotham Focus Show based in the police department. So of course Gordon's gonna be there. And
well, who knows? They might just make it,
make up
a hot new, hot shot new detective that's not Jim Gordon, and we'll hear about Jim Gordon, but we'll never see him.
And they're gonna change all the origin stories because we'll have the new PI on the scene.
Yeah.
The real question is, it's the race for how long can they keep Batman out of the show?
If they even go that direction, maybe
here's your answer. 3 episodes.
Gotham didn't last very long, so I don't have hope for another.
Well, they had to jumpstart Bruce Wayne's training to be an 11-year-old fucking crime fighter,
and they had to fucking just speed rail ahead. Like, all right, the villains are here now, all of them,
even Catwoman.
Yes.
Remember when that one villain went from like 8 to like 15?
Yeah.
Oh, Poison Ivy. First season, she was 6.
Yeah.
She literally
Second season, she was 22 with a cleavage.
Who said that was good? She literally showed up in the first season.
Hey, plants grow differently.
I want to be in the writing booth process. I just want to see it. I just want to see it. I just want to be there. Like, that's what you're going with? Yeah, it's going to be great. All right.
No. All right, speaking of more great things from DC, there's some last minute, I'm calling this the also section, because there's just so many, they just put out so many little bits of information after the Zack Snyder Cut came out. This all came out on April 1st, by the way. I thought this was a joke. I was waiting to get confirmation that all this was real first before I reported on it. Okay, first, let's go with Batman is set on Earth 2. So, yeah, they are doing
more hope for the Snyder Cut.
Yeah, so.
Yay.
Great.
See, I called this a while ago. They're going to make a whole bunch of universes. They're going to make their own crisis.
They're going to make their own crisis.
The crisis is already in your financial pockets.
So with that, and as you were saying, because it's true, the Flash is going to be dealing with the multiverse. They are introducing the multiverse in the Flash. It's not going to just. It looks like it's not just going to be he changes one past and then kind of like alters his present, basically. Apparently he may be doing multiple, so we'll probably get multiple Batman, and then somehow maybe that'll introduce Supergirl. Maybe that's how Supergirl gets integrated into the the timeline or whatever.
I mean, hell, whatever he's doing, it's already working. I mean, every time he goes back in time, he gets a new director. So. Yeah.
Okay. Also, of course, and then with those, there's other projects and works and stuff, and some dates for them to come out if they even stick to them. We got Black Adam coming out July 29th, 2022.
That movie has gone through so many name changes. Black Adam, Shazam, Black Adam, The Rock's Black Adam.
The Rock is the Black Adam.
The Rock is Black Adam.
Shazam, Fury of the Gods, June 2nd, 2023. And then we got, then these don't have any due dates, but they're going to be doing...
Hey, real fast. What? I'm calling it right now. What? His love interest is another strong, independent white woman.
Well, for which one?
Shazam? Black Adam.
Yeah, Black Adam.
All right, you know, with Shazam, it would be kind of cool if they went with his 52 storyline. They gave him his new set of powers.
No, no,
They're not gonna go that deep.
no one reads any of that.
It's
I'm
true.
sorry. Go on.
And then the last projects that don't have due dates or anything, apparently they're gonna be making, and I think I mentioned this before, they're making a Blue Beetle movie.
Yay.
Yay!
Now-
Everyone's 8th favorite Spider-Man ripoff.
Hey, he
Give
representation.
us one.
Yeah. Fuck.
You already took Bane from us.
Oh yeah.
Give us one.
Twice.
Okay, we didn't do that.
That boy dead right now.
Pour one out for me.
You took him from me. You painted him Scottish,
He's paying him Scottish.
and then you took him from me in a fucking one shot. He didn't even get to go out like a man.
No.
He didn't get to fight.
Tied up like Jesus.
God.
Supergirl's getting her own film. Batgirl's apparently getting her own film. They're gonna be doing a film on Green Lantern Corps, and
Isn't that getting the show too?
I don't know.
How do they fuck up the most successful comic line they've had? Like Green Lantern has always been it's always been great. It's been smacking the whole fucking time. And then you make a movie, how do you fuck that up?
By letting your friends direct the movie and letting Hollywood executives push you around. Like, let's be honest, Jeff Johns like, hey, I'm a comic book guy. I wrote all this stuff that's really great, and all these nerds like it. Hollywood's like, oh really?
Oh really?
You write them kids books. The fuck out of here. We make all the money. He's
We
like,
make
oh, okay.
real stories over here that
He's like,
people
here are my
actually
notes.
watch.
He's like, here are my notes. They're like, take
they
it.
rip it. They rip it in front of him.
They rip it in
blow
front-
They
Yeah.
light it on
face.
fire. They light it on fire, and then they light their cigars with it.
Yeah.
And then they throw the cigar at him, and then they throw the fire in the trash.
Yeah.
And then last one, Static Shock.
What about it?
20. Oh, it's apparently they're making a movie. It's the last
Yeah.
one on the list, so I'm guessing it's going to come out.
You want
2030?
You want to hear my prediction?
What?
Canceled.
After this pod, canceled.
Canceled. So you definitely need canceled.
I don't have it canceled. I got
Got him! Close enough.
That's exactly. And with that, that's closing.
See, I don't think that's gonna get canceled though. You got
Static
Michael B. Jordan attached to it. That's a big
Yeah.
name.
Oh, Michael
People, people love him.
Well, yeah, he'll pay for out of his own fucking pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
he'll
I
make
don't
it
think
up.
I don't see that getting canceled. I just don't see that. I don't see him having as much freedom as he thinks he's going to.
I
We'll
just
see.
my problem was I hate the fact it feels like it's going to be like way in the timeline, like all the way until the 30s or something like that.
I mean, yeah,
until we get to see
if
the
we're getting
movie.
Black Widow, like, now,
Now.
she was a fucking Avenger. I just don't know. Like, DC doesn't
Yeah.
have their Justice League together.
We're getting Black Widow now because Disney wanted it that way. We should have got it last year.
But another thing with that DC is so off the wall and off the cuff with it that they don't necessarily have to have this attached to anything.
You're right.
Yeah, that's true.
Just
just-
drop a Static Shock movie.
They're just throwing shit out like, oh, damn,
Yeah.
I was making money by doing this. I guess we could too.
And I'd be more happy with DC if they just said, we're not building anything. We're just going to make movies and going to make good movies.
Like they're animated movies.
Just do
Assuming
that.
some of them are good, which they
Like,
are, but
yeah,
most of them aren't.
Like, come on. We don't need... Everybody knows what the fuck these supplemental characters are. Why do we need to have a continuous story? Just give me...
That's and that's
Just crank them out.
thing is Warner Brothers constantly, as everyone does, they're looking at their numbers and they always compare it to Marvel. They're looking
Yeah.
at what Marvel's doing and they just want that. They
Yeah.
want that success. They don't see how easily they could still get the same success or more by just doing really good offshoot films.
Off the cuff movies.
But
Just-
they like it's and that it shows how much they just really want to do what they're doing because now they're announcing all these shows and shit.
Yeah.
And who knows how many other shows are gonna be coming on.
Yeah, they're
streaming and shit.
gonna try to build a whole universe, and at this point, you're better off just fracturing it into
Take the
multiple
little
universes.
victories. Take
Yeah.
advantage of HBO Max and their own streaming service and take little victories. Make series, make TV shows, make animated series.
Hey. No.
Right. And who knows? And now I don't normally do the hopium like Clarence over here.
Hopium.
But if they do their work, if they do their due diligence, and they do all this fractured universe shit, I mean, if it all starts working out like maybe 2-3 years into it, they can just do some
Do a
kind of
crisis. A real crisis.
Yeah,
Crisis or Infinite Frontier, since that's hot right now.
I guarantee you, a Crisis is going to be announced within the next year.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And it's going to be rushed, and there's going to be like Civil War, where two people are fighting in a hangar.
Yep.
They have a formula for success at their feet already. If they just slowly build up their TV show universe, they fucking use their brains, build up their cinematic universe. Just take a little time, and you throw in the multiverse, and you throw in the Batman Who Laughs, and boom, that's it. That's all you need. People will just come flocking to it with their shirt off.
But how will we get the money now if we plan with diligence and time?
Yeah, that sounds a lot.
How can we just get the big, Infinity War money now? Can we just get it now?
Can we just do another Batman movie?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go with that.
Yeah, that makes money.
This is exactly how they sound like too.
Yeah.
Joke's on you. We are the DC execs.
We're actually the Warner
They can take all these one-shot comics and then make one-shot movies off of them, and over the years just have all these characters combined into a Crisis to make a makeshift Justice League to go against the Batman Who Laughs, who they showed off in one movie.
You have a lot of plans. I don't like that.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what we
that.
need? We need Josh Whedon in here to beat him.
Yeah,
that's what we
beat
need.
him.
Yeah,
well, I don't know. He's a
Whedon,
few
Amber
shades.
Heard,
I forgot. Yeah,
tag team champs.
Josh Whedon's a hype man. Amber Heard is a. Josh Whedon is like Paul Heyman. Amber Heard is like Brock Lesnar.
Amber Heard is clearly the talent.
I'm about to get F5'd, man.
You bitches could never.
Yes.
Stand up to Amber Heard.
You know what?
You heard?
Hey, I'd let her do it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Shit.
Listen to him. Let her. Joey Depp thought he was gonna let her too.
Stop. Okay.
Jokes, by the way.
With that, I am done. Before we start about Amber Heard one more time.
All right, let's take a break.
All right.
Okay.